All right. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. Me and Perry are here covering the Capcom Showcase 40th anniversary. Thanks for coming on, Perry.
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and hopefully the levels are good. I have the pre-show kind of like queued up. But thank you guys for coming in the chat, coming out and hanging out with the stream because there's a lot of ways you can watch the stream. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Um, Everyone in the chat, Natalia, what's going on? Hope your day is well. Dwayne Johnson, Leon, UT, he's excited for Separate Ways. That's probably what we're going to get. Quentin, what's
Oh, I
up?
hope so.
We got all the members in here. RWK, King Shadow, Chill Streamer Live, Camamay's here, Guardian. We got a lot of comments coming in. Spinchy's in here, Dr. Evil, Chris Ghost, ACR. Nick is here, Robert West, Aaron Hooper, what's
What's
going
up?
on? Yeah, everyone's in here. Riffs a lot. Tyler, OHB.
Abo's here. My buddy Abo.
Abu's here.
Liquor Sandwich. Abo, ACR, RWK.
We are
Nick is here.
excited for Separate Ways. We are excited. Hopefully some Separate Ways or some other Resident Evil stuff. We'll see what happens, you know. Anything's possible, so
We shall see.
and we shall see. Also there's going to be a you know, the lined up thing is 36 minutes. So we know we have Dragon's Dogma 2, the Exoprimal stuff, and then the other game as well, which what is
I'm
the other?
being pecked by Mark Cerny's lying nose.
Help. Help. Not the lies. Um we have what was the other game here? That's what it was. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. So Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Exoprimal, Dragon's Dogma, and more is what's on the lineup. Liquor Sandwich,
I'm
what's
gonna
up?
do Ghosts and Goblins.
Jason Sharp, Gary Garcia, Snazzy, Azur. Thanks for coming in. Smash the like button. We got almost 80 people in here. So let's
Nice.
let's get excited about that.
I apologize. I'll turn my ringer off.
And let me see if we can um, figure this out here. If we go okay. So that's one. The showcase less than 10 minutes. So you guys can't see me yet, but I'm going to be appearing here. We got Perry in one corner. And then there's going to be me in another in a second.
Think Pragmata will get updates. I don't know. Resident Evil 9 announcement.
Whoa.
I don't know.
RE9 could happen, but at the same time, RE9 we know it's in development, but we don't know if it's going to be
I
shown
think
right
RE9
here.
will get announced next year, and then it will have a release date
Right.
or whenever it's going to come out.
I want to kind of shrink this down here. Ooh.
Isn't that what they do? Don't they announce like the games at like these showcases, and then they come out like later that year?
It kind of happens like that, It's like it's kind of like
It could be RE9 today. Who knows? But I think they're going to do your Separate Ways DLC.
I think it's lined up in a certain
But if
way.
they don't have Separate Ways DLC, then you'll get an announcement for 9.
Let me see if I can adjust this shit. Come on. Sorry, guys. You're seeing the Windows display thing here. Let me see.
Windows.
Windows. No Windows. I just want to get myself cropped properly. Boom. Fuck it. We'll do it live, right?
Oh man.
We're high tech. All right. I don't know what they were showing in the pre-show. It was like some kind of like Street Fighter thing.
I don't know. I thought it was Street Fighter and it's some guy. I'm really hoping for Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis. All right, let me see if I can readjust.
Yeah, I think RE9 will be announced next year with a release date for next year. Possibly. We don't know. Frank is here. What's up, Frank?
What's up?
Lucius, what's up, man?
What is up as we transform this whole thing?
Life is shit.
My life is shit. Thank you for
Where's
Donald
Cannibal
Smith.
Ritual? Where'd he go?
Let's see if I can adjust this here.
Shout out to Abo.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Abo. And all the people hanging out. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just adjusting all this stuff here. That's how we're doing it. I'm trying to just make us not too
Jin,
big
what's
on
up,
the
man?
screen here.
Jin is in the chat.
Jin. What's up?
Ginger ale.
More members in the
Even
house.
high school. Oh, ginger ale, but there you go.
All right, so I have it pulled up here.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of music is playing right now. If there is, it's just muted right now. Oh yeah, Perry's got the Starfield controller.
Man.
Oh shit.
Starfield. And you got the Turkey Hill iced tea.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Not ice cream, but iced tea.
I had to get raspberry because the peach was out. Unfortunately, you know. There you go.
AAA Gamer, what's up? You think Separate Ways will be released by the end of summer? I think it'll be probably the end of the month.
Hopefully, right?
That's how they like to drop these things, right? Nick with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
Remember, $200 gets Anthony to take his shirt off. Not me.
Donald Smith.
Thunders Productions, what's up?
Donald Smith's
George,
been a
what's
member
up?
for 21 months. Thank you, man. Thunders, man. Appreciate that. RE9 Code Veronica or Dino Crisis? George, what's going on? Where are they showing this? Some Monster Hunter crap here.
All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
Thank you, Nick.
Well, thank you for the link, Anthony, because I bought the $400 edition of Starfield.
Oh, yeah.
It's all your fault. There you go. Starfield. You can buy these right now at Target.
The controller.
And the headset's coming tomorrow. Just hope to see something great. You will see something great. I know you will.
We may see something great.
We're going to get a Dead Rising announcement. Possibly.
That would be cool.
What happened to the sound?
I
think he's working on that.
Yeah, I have the sound right here. I just didn't want to make it super loud while we were just doing the intro here. But now that we're less than 5 minutes, let's kick the sound on. They're showing Resident Evil on the cloud right now. Just rolling the trailer.
Do you think Resident Evil will be in Fall Guys?
Only a matter of time.
They were in Fortnite, right? And Dead by Daylight.
Yep. 3 minutes and 29 seconds and counting.
Okay, it's game time.
Can we get DuckTales remastered on Switch?
I'm ready to die, Yogi.
Putting everything else over, so.
Yeah, why not? Come on, Capcom. They renewed the license.
Exalt all, Leon, and let it be so.
Available now. RE4 Gold Edition tonight. I think
Oh,
so.
You know what came today?
What's that?
Your buddies.
Oh, nice.
$14.99 copies came today. Resident Evil 4 Cloud version, says Bryant. I want DuckTales too, says Frank. Playing these on cloud service is such a disservice. Says the guy that was saying that Anthony playing on base PS4 last night was decent.
Yo, That, that was awful.
So on my channel last night, Anthony was streaming Resident Evil 4 on the base PlayStation 4. And you got his opinions all right on that.
Oh yeah, that was some bullshit. Let me tell you. That loaded horribly. That was just such a bummer.
What do you recommend people do, Anthony?
I would recommend for the price, if for what they're still trying to charge with the PS4, just get a Series S for that, so you can at least get something that runs smooth. Because that was not smooth. That was everything but smooth.
I'll take the PS4. Dude, there is input latency on the PS4 version. The cloud version probably runs better than that.
It honestly could, depending on the connection, because that was awful.
I guess we'll find out tonight if they announce it.
It was on a standard PlayStation 4, ladies and gentlemen.
A rocket ship. Actually, the PS4 that we used was fine. Like, it didn't make any loud noises. It was just vibrating a lot because of the hard drive, but that was pretty much
what you guys
it.
were hearing in that stream was like more so the fan, you know?
We had fans all over the room. It was freaking hot yesterday. That PS4 version looks like melted peanut butter. Oh. If you're wired up, probably be better. Yeah.
All right, so we got less than 40 seconds. Let's get excited, chat room.
I'm watching this stream, that's why.
Smash that like button. We got 122 people in here. You better smash that like button. I want to see over 100 likes, chat room. I want to see that excitement.
600 likes. Here we go. Now I got audio.
40th anniversary sale. Everything's on sale. Resident Evil, Dragon's Dogma, Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter, Onimusha, Mega Man.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Onimusha Boarlords.
Let me turn this up for you guys. This is the 40th anniversary stream.
Let me get the chat up here. I got your chat in the pop-up watching the Capcom event. There we go.
2
0
0.
Oh, it's Mega Man.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th,
Hey, that's my 7th
2023 marked
anniversary.
Capcom's 40th anniversary. A big thanks to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing fans that we can celebrate such a milestone.
Celebrate.
We look forward to creating many more games in
Celebrate.
the years to come, and we hope that you'll
40th
continue to
anniversary.
enjoy them.
Let's see.
Now it's time
What
to
you
show
got
off
here?
our latest
There you
titles
go.
at the Capcom Showcase.
Probably going to show
Stay
the...
tuned until the end so you don't miss anything.
Okay, this
Let's
is what
take
they
a look
showed
at this
yesterday.
video.
Path of the Goddess. So this is continuing from the Xbox showcase. Okay.
And this game is in Game Pass.
Yeah, this is a brand new
IP.
game. Yeah, brand new IP here.
So, from what they were saying, it seems like a lot of brand new games will be in Game Pass, even from third parties, because they want to test the waters, see if people... They want people to play these new IPs to see how they get used to them.
Yeah,
Versus selling a brand new IP on the shelf,
not knowing what you're
And-
getting.
not knowing what you're getting, and people not even picking it up. So, this is pretty cool, actually.
This looked interesting.
This
It
and
looked
that.
like where you use like spells and different things, and it's kind of like you're slashing against enemies. Pretty sure this is the same trailer we got yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it.
it's running on the RE engine. Looks really good. It actually looks like it runs in 60, which is nice.
Yeah, it's 60 FPS. Capcom's always been good with their stuff.
Yeah, they've been on a nice little streak here, and I think they're trying to.
Capcom's like Sega, they just know how to like get it done,
Yeah,
like visually and performance-wise.
yeah. It's like different portals that open up. It's like weird, but it's pretty cool. Johnson in the house.
Oh my God, The Rock is here.
The Rock.
God, you hate The Rock. He's having a bad year.
The Rock. Yeah, The Rock himself. Yeah, he's not doing himself. He's not doing great. So this is, reminds me of Okami and Onimusha.
It definitely does.
Path of the Goddess. There we go. Game Pass, Series SX, Windows, PS5.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life
Capcom
through the
doesn't
power
disappoint,
of
says
RE
George.
engine. Experience
They've
a
been good
unique blend of
recently, man,
strategy
and,
and action in
Yeah,
this
see, it's
epic
like
tale.
it's kind of like
A beautiful
you
yet
know,
unsettling
with
world
the
of
recent
mystery
years that we've
awaits
gotten,
in Kunitsugami,
how
Path
they've kind
of the
of like,
Goddess.
have the pattern down with the releasing stuff.
Coming
I
to
think
Xbox Series
they know what
X,
they know what
Xbox
they're doing
Series
now,
S,
and
Windows,
I'm happy to
PlayStation
see that
5,
it's been a
and
big
Steam.
difference from what it was like 10 years ago, even.
Oh, here we go. What's this?
Mega Man
iOS
X
and
Dive
Android.
Offline is coming to Steam, iOS, and Android.
World premiere.
All right, so what's this all about?
The Deep Log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into cyberspace
into
using hunter
Cybertron.
programs to recover data before it's too late. Play as Mega Man X and other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before. Level up your favorite characters and equipment to create a powerful... Level up your favorite characters... Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
It's called Dive Offline, but you need to be online with your phone.
Mega Man X Dive Offline.
I mean,
Control
I'm not
and
that big
develop
into
over
the
100
the
different
Mega Man
characters.
stuff, but I guess if people like,
Play as
This
a
is
variety of
because mobile
characters,
is like
including
blown up
new
in
heroes
Japan.
created
Yeah.
for
Like,
Mega
for
Man
that.
X
That's hilarious.
Dive. Complete stages and use element medals to recover memory pieces.
Yeah, it looks cool, but it
David
should have been
Arson's
on
always
console.
Analyze
here and
recovered
there.
memories to unlock characters.
Nice.
There are more than
Hype for
900
Code Veronica
stages
remake
to
announcement?
play.
Well, you're going to be asking for that for a
Challenging
long time,
mechanics and
brother.
Enemies await on classic
Put it in
and
the
You're going to
new
be on
versions.
here in
You're bound to clash with familiar
2033
bosses from the
asking,
past.
super chatting the same question
Build
here.
the ultimate hunter and save the
You never
deep
know.
log from total
not anytime
destruction.
soon though.
Resident Evil 0 remake.
Mega
is
Man
needed.
X
They
Dive
probably will.
Offline launches in 2023.
2023.
Now, here's the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Let's try. Ready, start!
Big for your nation.
A new era of fighting games is upon us. Street Fighter VI launched on June 2nd. It's already received an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game
Shout out to
fans
Lud when he
around
was
the
playing
world.
this the other day.
Street Fighter VI includes World Tour, an expansive
So
single-player
he created
story
an
mode.
old lady in the creative mode,
Fighting
creative
Ground,
fighter mode.
The core fighting game
Really?
experience made even more accessible.
Brandon, what's up, man? How you
What's up,
doing?
Brandon?
And Battle Hub,
We got,
a social space where players from around
We
the
got
world
Danny,
can
we got
compete
Brandon,
and
we got
hang out.
Ryoga.
These are the
What's up?
game's 3 main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content, so you can enjoy the game for a
We
long
know.
time to
You
come.
told us like 8 times.
We're
in
gonna
like
put a lot of
5
fighters
different
in
showcases that
Street
it's out.
Fighter
We
6
know.
is out
We
now
got the
for
message.
PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to be streaming this with everybody, and thanks again for watching it with us because everyone's streaming this right now. So thanks for
We also have an announcement
tagging
for
along for the
Capcom
ride
Pro Tour
all
2023. This year's
136 of
Capcom
you.
Pro Tour will feature
Smash
Street
that like
Fighter
button,
6,
so.
the newest entry in the series.
So that's the thing too. Like there's all gonna be
Players from around
you know,
the world will compete in regional
the same
matches
shit that they kind
and
of always
battle
go
to be
back
this
and
year's champion.
they always kind of like repeat the same
To
stuff they
celebrate the
recently.
launch
They
of
did the
Street
same thing
Fighter 6,
with
this
Resident
year,
Evil
we have
last
our
year, where they kind of
largest
showed the
prize
same
pool
stuff as the
ever.
Monster Hunter stuff.
The
It was
total
like
prize
the
pool
same
for
stuff that they
Capcom Pro
recently
Tour is
announced,
over $2
but it's just to like
million,
pad it out, I
with
guess.
$1 million going to first place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 will feature
And
three
online
types of
stuff,
tournaments.
which I know this is like a
Online
big thing
premieres,
over there.
offline premieres,
People
and
winning
World
millions
Warrior.
over the
The winners
Over
of
Remember when
each
people said you
tournament
can
will
unlock
advance to the
Akuma in
World
98?
Finals
Yeah,
at
my friend
Capcom
actually did all
Content.
that. To the T.
Wow.
Stay tuned to see which
God,
player
it
will
was in
crush
lane-
the
it was in
competition
lane
and
pro.
take home this year's championship.
Or EGM. I think EGM did it. Because EGM would do that. They would do the
Next,
April
we have
Fool's
news about
issue.
Street Fighter League
But
Pro
they wouldn't
JP
tell you it was an April Fool's
2023.
joke. Until a
In
month
Street
later when we
Fighter
got the
League,
next
the
magazine.
world's top players form teams of
My
4
buddy actually
and
did all
compete in
that.
official Capcom Team League matches.
And he's like, hey, it didn't work.
We have the largest number of teams ever.
Shout out to Mario
opening
for
match will be held
getting
on
screwed
July
over in
7th.
98.
And will be
took one for
streamed
the
live
team
on
for
the
that one.
Capcom Fighters JP
He did.
channel on YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget
Nice
about
Burger
the Street
King
Fighter
controller,
League
says
World
RWK.
Championship
Oh, you know it.
2023.
Oh yeah, BK.
The U.S. and European leagues will
Here we
determine
go.
the teams that will
Oh,
go on to
no!
compete in the World
No!
Championship.
The one thing we feared we can't afford. The only thing scary about this game is the price.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
I mean, this looks good. It's just the VR
Thanks
price,
to the
man.
power
It's just a
of
bummer.
PlayStation
Like
VR
that's
Too
what
much
just
money.
You'll be able to experience an even more immersive version of the game. Take aim as you fight to survive.
it's gonna be awesome.
RE4's
Yeah, it's gonna be
cutting-edge
great,
knife
but
action
I'm not
is a
paying
core part of the game,
$500-$600 for a
and the
headset.
PlayStation VR2 Sense controller makes parrying even more intuitive. Experience extreme survival horror firsthand.
VR
Resident Evil 4 VR mode
kinda
is a
knew
free
that, bro.
DLC
Yeah.
exclusive
They
to
announced it
Pragmata,
at
there you
the,
go.
uh,
Is that Abbo wanted this, right? Mr. Patriot Joel, what's up, man?
Here we go.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
This was the game they delayed.
Terminator stuff right there.
This is their other new IP, which looks pretty good.
It looks good.
So let's see what we. This is our first time seeing more than just what we saw years ago, a couple years ago.
Up you go.
Looks like a baby Rose.
Sorry.
I want a VR2, but not that high for it. Yeah, you know what? I would wait, Nick, for Black Friday and see what they do. And Sony always makes like a version 2 of their headsets, so maybe you should just wait for that also.
I like how it scribbled out 2022, 2023, and then they put "very sorry" at the bottom of the
They
paper.
did?
Yeah.
I was reading the comment. I didn't see that. Wow.
Okay. So she
Further
has like powers and
postponed.
stuff like that.
Wait, read this. You're probably delayed. We will continue to do our best to show the final product. So they're delaying this game. Well, Abbo, you got bad news.
Okay, so it's still just coming out like when it's done, basically.
Why is this guy bent over?
It's almost time.
I don't know
for
why I'm
Ghost
like
Trick.
behind your.
Here's the latest
You're on the
on the
Capcom
game.
one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so weird.
This guy's bent over like he's waiting for it.
Hello everyone, I'm Shu Takumi, the
Oh, we got
original
Shu
creator
Takumi
of
telling
Ghost
us
Trick.
what's going on here.
It's almost time for the game's release, and I can't wait for you
I don't
to
know
play
why
it. But
It's
first,
delayed.
let's get
It
started
should be
with
spot on.
this.
Abbo, you jinxed yourself, buddy. Hey, but you know what? That game looks good, even though it's delayed. So imagine how much better it's going to look and run when it actually comes out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just
Okay.
trying to see why. I was trying to back out of the stream.
Here's the thing: I can't see you because I'm watching the event.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're lowered, and I'm looking at the chat. I got your pop-out chat.
I got you.
The demo for Ghost Trick is available now for
My
download.
VR1 stopped
The story
working
says a lonely
2.5 years
spirit
after I
named
took
Cecil.
great care of it.
In
Yeah,
the course
that
of
happens.
solving his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations.
But the
This may seem
VR1 didn't
unrelated
have
at first,
HDR.
but each person plays a
The
vital role in
VR2
today's story.
The
And
VR1 version
their
2
stories
had
will lead him
HDR.
to one
That's what I'm
ultimate
saying. Like,
truth. So think of the demo as a
sometimes
doorway
you should just wait for their second
inviting you
headset.
into a great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game. And just like Cecil, I met many new people, and there were many miracles
probably show,
during its
Look at this
development.
guy. This guy in the
I
pink
have no
smock.
doubt these experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into the unforgettable game it is. To the team that lovingly ported this game, and all the fans have shown so much love towards it, I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world. Now, to wait for its release. And one
Oh man.
very happy if it
I don't know
could
why
speak
this thing
in
is so
Japanese.
behind.
You clicked on the button, right? The live button?
Yeah.
You're not missing nothing, man. I hate to say this, this
Creator
game
of
looks
the Ace Attorney
unappealing to
series,
me.
Shu Takumi. This classic
Yeah, it's
mystery
kind of
game
like
is being reborn.
it's a different. It's
One
creators of
night,
the Ace
a man
Attorney
named
stuff,
Cecil
so
loses both
it's
his
probably
memory
just one of
and his
those like
life. Using the powers of the dead, he tries to solve the
cartoony
mystery
type
of his own
games,
death.
like-
The only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of
Quirky
mystery begins
type of
anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice.
Pragmata looks pretty good though, man.
She
from
too
that
is
footage.
being targeted, and Cecil witnesses her death.
Jeff Keighley?
Who
Screw
was
Jeff
I?
Keighley.
Why was I killed?
Camo, what's up, man? He's getting ready for a
Who
second
killed
job.
me?
Well, we hope it goes by quickly and you get home.
And what
Relax.
does it mean that I was given these powers of the
Yeah,
dead?
we got 160 people in here. Got over
Use
100
the powers
likes. So
of the
thanks,
dead
guys.
to possess and
Awesome,
trick
thank you.
items. The controls are easy. Connect Cecil's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
not
then
going
trick the
into this.
objects you possess.
This isn't.
Trick the
And then the
guitar to
RE4
play.
DLC, you know,
What will
for the
happen when
VR
you
is
trick the
just
cart?
was just for free, obviously. So they kind of
Trick
just
the door to
reconfirmed that,
open it.
which you know,
Possessing and tricking objects
hopefully
will
that's
let
not the
you
only
access
RE4
new
thing we
areas.
see.
Cecil can go
I want
back
Code
40
Veronica
minutes
DLC.
before someone's
Come on.
death.
Before
What
the
happened
game comes
before
out.
her murder?
I want them to sell
Those clues are
Dreamcast
hidden in the
VMUs
past.
with the DLC on it.
Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is
Yeah, I'm
4
sorry, this
minutes.
game looks like crap.
Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Cecil will face death in many forms.
They just wasted like
Changing
5
their
minutes of my
fates will
time with
change
this.
the story.
Yeah, this thing's supposed
Oh
to be
my god, a
26
demo version! Nobody go out and
That
download
story
it!
must be linked in some way to the
because
mystery
the
of
showcase
Cecil's
was supposed to be
death.
26 minutes and some change, give or take. So
Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th, 2023. Demo version available now.
I got Starfield on
Don't miss
PC,
the
Brandon. I
pre-order
got the
bonuses.
$300 edition.
See the official
Anthony hooked
website
me
for
up
details.
with the link. He hooked me up by buying it. He got me the
yeah,
link.
I just got.
I got the headset coming tomorrow, and I got 4 of the controllers today.
Yeah, I'm excited for Starfield, man.
You go to Target and you pick one of
Now
these
on
up.
to the next game in
Beautiful.
today's lineup.
Ah, another one of these. Dude, if you did this in the courtroom for real, the judge would throw you in jail.
Objection!
I got my 4070 brand new in the box still, Brandon. Now I'm gonna keep it because Starfield.
Yep. And hopefully I'll have a PC.
And you'll have the PC because I'm gonna build your PC.
I was gonna say, hopefully I'll have a PC. Hopefully by the time it comes out or around there, so it'll be.
Ass attorney. Buffering ass attorney.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Brandon's in the.
combine your 2 comments.
Brandon's in the same boat though. He's not worrying about on console. I was talking to him about it earlier. You know.
There's no reason 30 FPS runs my gear exactly. And you know what? Todd Howard said it's a creative choice. It's like, can you just give us a performance mode? Who cares about
Yeah,
your creative
that's what
choice?
Kyle was saying. Shout out to Kyle. He was like, man, they should just have it as an option. I was like, that's what me, Perry, and Frank were saying. Like,
Exactly.
just an
Give
option.
options.
Give us options.
Why is it 60 on PC if that's the creative vision?
Yeah.
Makes no sense, right?
The Ace Attorney
Oh,
trilogy.
God. Another one of these. How many trilogies of these stupid games do they have? They already did this trilogy thing.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as
47
lawyers for the
arrives
falsely
tomorrow.
accused,
Congratulations.
battle for justice
That's
in the
awesome.
courtroom, and uncover the
The only
truth.
thing RE Purple Urban
Win
has
Grim,
been the
what's
VR.
up?
Now,
Off the showcase.
4th, 5th, and
What's up,
6th
guys?
mainline Ace Attorney
I gotta
games
put
are
my
being
new air
brought
conditioner
together
in. The one
to
that
share the story of
it's
Apollo
called the
Justice
Medea.
and his allies
Not
in the
Medea
dark
like
age of
Medea's
the law.
house. or
Medea's
whatever.
Christmas.
On Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch,
not that.
PlayStation 4, Xbox
So basically,
One,
the back of the air
Windows, and
conditioner
Steam.
goes outside. So all the noise
The
is
colorful
outside.
characters
Oh, yeah.
and courtroom drama of each
So it's like a
game
central
have been
area
litigated
kind of thing.
in beautiful full HD.
Purple Herb, the band that
Available
got
in
me
7
RE4
languages,
early this year.
Japanese,
What is up,
Oh,
brother?
yeah.
English, French,
The man that
German.
the
I
man
will
that
never
ended the
forget that
stream.
man.
The man that ended the
traditional
stream
and
immediately that
simplified
day.
Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new languages.
2024.
For sure, there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo
Just a
Justice,
collection, though.
Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development for
Medea
release
Resident
in
Evil,
early
what?
2024.
That was called
Please look
RE7.
forward to more information about this collection in the future.
The Uzi 9mm.
Aren't a lot of options what the Uzi 9mm.
Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
All right.
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary.
I've seen
As
this
part of the
artwork for the last
celebration,
30 years.
We've opened a digital theme park called Capcom Town.
Capcom Town.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other
Nothing is
materials
ever
from
free.
various titles on display.
2060 RTX
You can even
EVGA.
play
That's
some
what I
of
have, a
Capcom's
2060
beloved
Super at the
classics
store.
for free. Head on over to the
beautiful
castle
card,
to cast
man.
your
It
vote
runs
in the
fine
Capcom
still.
elections. Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out.
Don't miss out.
We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions.
Oh, man.
I saw the
Along
Ubisoft
with the
thing
many
today
other
too.
fun experiences we
I didn't bother with that.
prepared at
Ubisoft is like...
They finally
Top tier
added
case, man.
crossplay for Siege after all this time.
Well, because Sony wanted, like...
A Capcom
30
ID
grand
account
for
is required
crossplay.
to play Resident Evil RE-verse. Our new upcoming title, Exo Primal.
I don't think people know that story.
And to use
Sony
the
wanted
online features of
$30,000
Street Fighter
per
6.
from the publisher.
You can also
I have
use
to
this account
register to
with other
play
Capcom services
Kenny
and
Omega
events,
guy in Street Fighter.
such as a
Oh, yeah.
survey about today's Capcom Showcase.
Yeah, Exo
We'll
Primal.
release more titles and services compatible with
So
Capcom
guys,
ID
listen.
soon.
Exo Primal looks like
Register
crap in
now
the
with
trailers,
Capcom ID.
but we know people that stream this game and it looked really good. So if you have Game
Now for the
Pass,
latest
check it out. It's
on
going to
Exo
debut in
Primal
Game
ahead
Pass.
of next month's launch.
It's gonna be that precursor to Dino Crisis.
Hello, everyone.
You know why it's in
I'm
Game
Taco
Pass? Because they knew no one was going to buy
The
it.
director of Exo Primal.
Well, they really want people to jump on the multiplayer
excited
stuff. They've been
to
trying
share
a
the
lot of
latest Exo
multiplayer
Primal
stuff.
news.
Right, and I think Game Pass is good because if people play it, they try it out, they'll be
Yeah.
like, this isn't bad. I'll go pick it up on my PlayStation or my PC or something.
That's fake Regina right here.
Yeah, no.
My name is Garrett Siles.
You know, you could have had Regina as a guest star, and it would have sold.
Yeah, because
Just for
all
the
these
fact that she would've
assets
been
could be used in
DLC.
Dino Crisis, man.
They're
Like,
putting freaking Ryu in this game.
yeah.
Ryu with a gun? What? I've never seen that in my life.
It's our only shot. We need access to the past. All my R&D is
This is such a cursor to
Did
Dino
they show
Crisis.
separate ways? No.
No, there's been... They're gonna save that stuff to the end, guys. If the last year showcase last June taught us anything, they save that stuff to the end. Or close to it.
The fuel of the future.
They're probably gonna show Dragon's Dogma 2 after this, and then something
Probably.
RE, I would say.
That's like their biggest game.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma is gonna be pretty good.
That's not Regina, that's Regina.
I mean, look at this. It's a walking glob of stuff.
Especially if you like mechs and robots and shit, this is pretty dope. Mixed with like dinosaurs, you know.
Yeah, it's not that bad. The first like few trailers that they showed originally, the game looked dead on arrival. But when I saw gameplay of the beta that was out there, it was fantastic looking.
That's the project code for Leviathan's core.
Okay, Doc.
I think people should definitely try it out.
I didn't get your names.
And they're gonna probably use all these dinosaur assets for Dino Crisis, so.
Desperately and survived. The perfect exosuit development project is nearing fruition. Activating massacre module, summoning Neo T-Rex swarm.
This is all
You'd be surprised, Purple Herb. You'd be surprised.
Good hunting, Ace.
But we'll see.
Oh, next month.
Yep.
1 month and 2 days from now.
And it'll be crossplay, so that'll be cool.
Exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
There we go.
Wow.
Season 1 premium tier.
There you go.
Yeah, they plan on keeping this thing going for a little bit.
It's mid. Did you play it, Sleeper? Because we actually saw people that we know play it, and it was pretty fun.
What did you
I know a
think?
lot of people played the beta.
That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like
My buddy
to give a huge
Dreadpool played
thanks
it
to
on
all
his
the
channel
players
for
who
hours,
participated
or
in
maybe
the
about
open
5
beta
hours.
test back in March.
They were having fun.
We were extremely
And it
pleased to
looked
have
nothing
so
like
many
the original
participants.
trailers.
Plus,
Yeah, they're
it
saying
was
here they
way
just
better.
got valuable feedback from those tests.
We can't thank you
So
enough.
hopefully they
Yeah.
tweaked everything.
While
And
only portions of the Dino survival content were made available for the open beta
Don't
test,
knock it till you try it, man. It looks
we'll be
pretty good.
introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exo
okay, they're
Primal
showing
launches
more
on July
content in
14th.
here.
Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering
Dino
intel to
Survival,
update
okay.
the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding
That's like the main
parallel
story
worlds
mode, quote
and
unquote.
the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock new missions with a variety of objectives.
10-player
including
co-op.
10-player co-op, a multitude of
Nice.
dinosaurs to fight, and more maps.
Bigger the squads, the better.
The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify
This is
active
like
skills.
mixing the mechs
These
and shit from
modules
like
can be
Lost
obtained by
Planet
fulfilling
and
certain
like putting them
conditions while
in,
you play the
which was
game.
also a Capcom game, which, you
You can
know,
also
and now it's
This
like,
is like virtual on with freaking dinosaurs.
yeah, and now you have, look at this, like samurai, like mechs and shit with dinosaurs. Like, this thing looks awesome.
The game also features a special
Yeah, like I said, the first couple of trailers when they first
Compete
showed this
squads
thing,
from
it was like,
around
what the hell
world
is this
for
crap?
fastest
They
completion
really didn't do
or by earning
the game
awards for
justice because when we saw the
achievements
beta
like most damage
footage, we were like, oh
takes
wow,
suit in battle.
this
Yeah.
is crazy.
I'll agree. I mean, I was pretty. It
There are
didn't look
many
like it
ways
was for
to
me,
enjoy the game,
you know,
even
at first.
after
But I mean,
completing
giving
the
it a
main
try.
Yeah, at first we were like, what is this?
Yeah.
But then when we
Took
saw the
feedback
actual
into
gameplay, we were
consideration
like,
as well. In
wow.
The full version of Exo Primal,
And the
we
graphics
plan
are
to
solid,
implement a
man.
mode where victory is determined by
Full
completing
version, we
missions
plan-
as quickly as possible.
Victory is
Instead
determined.
of direct combat with other
Huh.
It's
players.
Geraldo Rivera. Look at that. He's in the game.
To that. Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
IBS. That's a stomach disease.
Who was that new face at the beginning? Meet Dr. Signs, the developer of the exosuits, and the head of Anchor Division, IBS's elite research group.
So it
based
says
on
that, you know, with
Kitoa Island.
they're gonna have different missions. I guess that's gonna be
The
part of
Stratosphere,
like your main story, and you could do
elevator
main
that
boss.
Yeah, they
battles
do
together.
because in the beta, Dreadpool was playing it, and they, you know, he's playing with a team of people. and they have, like you said, missions and goals. It's not just chopping up dinosaurs. Like, they got to run through facilities looking for stuff.
Yeah, so it's like all of us have similar main missions or main bosses that we can fight together, and also help each other out on our own missions. So it's pretty cool. It's like a story multiplayer hybrid.
Together with your team to stand a chance at taking them down. Oh no, is that a swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What are Leviathan's true intentions? Wait, what's the deal with this new exosuit?
And it still doesn't look promising. That's what your dad said to your mother, you motherfucker.
Called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fire.
Get the fuck out of here. Then don't watch it. This game looks nice.
Or be used as a shotgun.
I think this is good. But at the same time, I understand, you know, multiplayer stuff could be hit or miss, at least for me. But this looks pretty good. I mean, as long as they keep the content going. Because the problem with the Resident Evil multiplayer stuff is they always abandon it. But then when you have a game based just on multiplayer, like if you look at Monster Hunter, like that's based just on multiplayer and co-op, and they've kept that alive, and it's been very successful.
Competing against exo fighters from all over the world for the fastest completion time.
We're putting Ryu in the game. Oh, another one.
And Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Games Showcase extension.
What?
Well, there you go, Anthony.
And last but not least,
is it okay, Anthony?
We're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test. This time, we're including additional story.
This is the way. It's the way of the
dinosaurs. Oh, now he's an emotional
It's the way of the
boy.
Dinosaurs.
And other adjustments based on
here you go.
feedback.
There you go.
Open beta
Check
2.
out the official website for dates and times.
That one I'll probably play.
We hope you're all excited to try out
July 14th.
Well, I'll be gone, so yeah, never mind. I won't be playing.
When's the beta again?
June 16th, it said? Or it starts June 16th?
What was that, Friday?
Yeah.
We'll continue to make adjustments
check it out.
to Exoprimal, leading up to the game's launch.
All right, we'll keep making
I'm
adjustments.
an emotional fanboy, but I'm telling you guys to play games. And you guys are getting mad at me.
All the feedback.
The second open beta test.
There you go. There's one more after this.
That's all we have for you today.
Here we go. Dragon's Dogma
It's
2.
going to be a ton of fun.
Next up is the
Resident Evil Chat open beta test. Well, they kind of did with Reverse, right?
They did have an open. They had a beta for Reverse, yeah.
Yeah.
But it just took forever to come out in between that beta. But
yeah.
And Dragon's Dogma 2, which looks good.
Hi everyone, my name is Hideaki Itsuno, and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information
Yeah,
about
they
the
literally
new
announced
game.
this like
First,
a year ago.
Let's take a look at the trailer we reviewed.
Well, there's still a couple minutes left of this.
Yeah.
There's always that one more thing at the end of the showcases.
Yeah.
So we will see.
We will see.
Abo's very excited for this game. And it looks like it runs beautifully.
Thank you for the 184 people that are in here right now.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Smash that like button. Let's get excited. Still got something else at the end. Let's see what it is.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign evermore!
You're rocking the beaver.
Man.
This looks good, man.
It looks really good. I'm not really into Dragon's Dogma, but Abo was all in, and he's like, this is great. And then I saw how it plays, and I'm like, alright, looks good.
Yeah, Ari is probably going to be at the end, guys. Let's see.
Wait.
What did you think? The action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was released in 2012. Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the
I can still hear the other guy talking.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Wouldn't they just mute that dude?
Yeah,
Today I
no,
want to
they
talk
sometimes
about two
keep it.
characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor.
Yeah, it sounds like I got
Dragon's
another
Dogma
video
2 will
open
be
or
a
something.
single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second, gameplay.
Well, guys, listen. If there's no
action
Resident
role-playing
Evil, it was still a
mechanics set
decent
in an
showcase.
open-world
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, I mean,
in the Dragon's Dogma series,
it's my job
you
to cover
embark
this
on your
stuff, so
adventures with
regardless,
pawns.
just in
Listen,
case something
other
drops.
You guys are here to support Resident Evil and Capcom.
Alongside the
Capcom, you know,
player-controlled Arisen.
they gotta show you what else they got.
Journey
So,
with the main pawn
if
that
you're
can be
interested, you buy the
customized to
games,
your
and that
liking.
gives them more money to make more
As well
Resident
as
Evil.
up to
So,
2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other
it's always
players.
good.
To form a party of up to 4 characters.
190 people.
Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even
up,
more
BM?
precise decisions than in the previous title, helping you in the midst of battle. They can
Man,
also
they're
help
going all
guide
in with
you
this
to new
RE engine, huh?
locations,
Yeah.
or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players.
Detective Butler, what's up,
Dragon's
man? How you
Dogma
doing?
2
Long
is
time no
built
see in
with
the chat.
RE
Hope you're doing well,
engine,
man.
resulting in a dense world.
Yeah, same. It's
woven
usually
with
not my
high
style of
graphical
game, but
fidelity.
I've been kind
You'll
of
enjoy
trying
a
to
world
expand a
roughly
little
4
bit,
times
and
the
you know, I
size of
think
the original
Monster Hunter
Dragon's
was my
Dogma,
first kind of
with
like
more to
something that I
experience
wanted to
than
try
ever
that wasn't
before.
necessarily
The
my
characters and
like style,
monsters
and I
that
actually really
populate the
enjoyed
world are given life thanks to the power of AI, and players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your
It's for
Arisen's
Capcom
role
and
throughout
Atlas.
the adventure.
Nice.
Will you take on enemies with swords? Magic? It's all up to you. We'll have much more to share in the future. But for now,
It sounds like the guy
I wanna
screaming
go
for
over
help
a
in the
few sections
background.
from the trailer that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2.
Help! I'm back here. I'm trapped.
This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way. In
Wait, how's the
addition to
translator
AI,
reading it
advanced
before the guy
technology
actually
like
does it?
immersive physics brings pawns,
He
monsters,
said, pull your
and
leg, and then the
NPCs
guy
to
was
life.
like,
What would happen if you destroyed that bridge?
After
or if
this,
you
there
pulled
might
that
be some
monster's
RE
leg?
guys.
H to the Izzo.
What other
What is Jay-Z in
exciting
this?
possibilities
Is
can
he
you think
DLC?
of?
I think so.
Meet 2 characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and
Yeah, this
situations
is like,
you'll encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes.
It's on a different.
During your adventure,
I don't know. It's
you
just
will
kind of
come
like
across familiar monsters from the previous
the
game,
first
as well as
game
new monsters,
was kind of
such
like
as
this, but I know it was definitely kind of more like
player vocations and many new experiences.
I forget what it was.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
What it was for. Was that for the first one? Was probably on 360 and
Please stay
PS3, I
tuned
think.
for more information.
Yeah, it was.
Back then.
Because you needed to
you
buy
so much
Dragon's
for tuning
Dogma to
in.
get the Resident Evil 6 demo.
Yeah. Yep. The fact that it was 10 years ago, it's crazy. Alright, there's one more thing, guys, so don't get all upset. Let's see what happens.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox
the
Series
sale.
X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. And now, a quick look at the Capcom
Very
40th
good games
anniversary
here.
sale.
Come on.
Kicking things off, we have well-known titles such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney
Nice.
series. Don't miss this opportunity to pick up a few of Capcom's most influential hits at some great prices. To celebrate, we're also offering a limited-time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on
All on
Steam.
sale.
That wraps up today's
Damn.
Capcom Showcase. Thank you for watching.
So that's it.
We're always working on new games
That's
and
it.
updates.
Like
And we
nothing.
hope you're
What's
as
this?
excited
Oh,
as we
this
are
guy
for
again?
Capcom's 40th anniversary.
What's this?
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Oh,
This guy
no.
looks like Sloth from
Hey everyone,
Goonies.
welcome to the Capcom
What are we
Showcase
looking at?
post show. I'm Andy. I'm on the community
It's a
team
post show?
at Capcom, and with me today we have Joe, also from the community
no
team,
separate
and we
ways.
have Nico. Nico, do you want to introduce yourself?
I
Hey
guess
there. I'm,
Capcom
Nico
decided
B.
to go
I'm
their
a
own
Capcom
separate
creator,
ways.
as well as a creator over on YouTube
They
and
went
Twitch.
their own separate
and,
ways
I'm
with
really
the
happy to be
showcase.
here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
going to sit
so
here
we
and watch
just
the
got done
pre-show,
with
but what I'll
Capcom
do is I'll just
Showcase.
full screen
What was
us here.
everyone's favorite part in the
We'll
chat?
chat
Let
it
us
up
know.
okay.
with
I think
the chat
mine.
here. All right, so that was a bummer. Kind of wish that there was some kind of
I mean, pause the sloth.
RE4 stuff or some Resident Evil stuff, but nothing. Maybe it's too soon for DLC. Maybe
Well, you got the VR, right? But we knew that already.
Yeah, we got the VR. So they showed two things that we already saw before, and then they kind of expanded on Dragon's Dogma, showed more Exoprimal, showed the game with the dude bent upside down.
Yeah, I don't get that. That was just
Ghost
weird.
Trick, Fan of Detective. I like how they said and more, though. Like, and more. But we didn't get anything. We had 220 people in here, but then once they see there's no Resident Evil, they're like, we're done.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
thanks.
that's all right.
But, you know, this is like one of those things where, like, you never know what you're going to get at these showcases, you know? But this one definitely, it's a bummer when you get something like yesterday. We're like, all right, we had like a good showcase, and then now it's like, fuck, you know. Yeah, okay, we got
Most of
nothing.
these medicines are from Umbrella.
Nothing.
Well, we got the VR, but we would have to go out and buy a VR,
We have
which
to
we
go
don't
out and
have.
buy
So
that
we got
VR.
nothing. He was right.
Yeah. We got nothing for RE anyway, but now what I saw did look good, but it wasn't like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, like I wasn't expecting RE. I definitely was expecting something Resident Evil related. Just to give us something. But thank you, Thunders, for the 5 Canadians. Says this showcase was Bizarra. Policia. Yeah, it's kind of just a roadmap of what's already about to come out and what's probably going to drop in 2024. And if they're working on separate ways and they're probably just waiting to show it at another Capcom Showcase, they can have one 3 months from now. You know what I mean? But it sucks because I think a lot of people wanted the initial separate ways from the start, but we know how they're going to separate it now and probably sell it in a gold edition because we're so used to that now, you know. And the RE8 DLC took a little bit, but with separate ways, I would imagine that they probably already had some kind of development plan with that, knowing that they were going to do it. Instead of the DLC for Resident Evil 8, where it was like, oh, we're surprised that people wanted this, so we're
Does
making an
Capcom
extra
do
thing.
another event, or what's the next one? Gamescom?
Honestly, I don't know. Is there anything else in June?
Gamescom in Germany. Was that November, August, something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, the summer game shows can be...
Don't they have the Tokyo Award Show or whatever? Tokyo Game Show?
Yeah,
every
that's
year?
September.
When's that?
September.
Oh, man. You might have to wait till then.
I know. And it's just... I don't know. I think they want to probably worry about all the other games. But with Pragmata, that was the one thing where everything I saw with Pragmata looked good.
It looked really good.
But it sucks that they're just kind of saying, yeah, it's not coming out anytime soon. We kind of have to wait.
They did the
we're sorry
the current
kind of thing.
developer, we're sorry, JPEG PNG. That's plastered all over Twitter. We have something to tell you. The game's not coming out. And it's like, oh. Well, Abbo, you jinxed yourself, buddy.
It looks good, though, but... Yeah, Stevie Mac, it might take around 1.5 years or so, maybe, because that's how long Rose took, depending on what they're... what team's developing what, and, what they're going to be releasing, up and coming. But as far as, like, us being Resident Evil fans, the only thing we really have to look forward to next month is Death Island, in terms of, like, actual Resident Evil releases.
You know that dropped on Amazon to $34.99, the Steelbook?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they price adjusted me.
Yeah, because Best Buy is, that's the price of Best Buy, so I knew that was going to go down from the MSRP crap. But, yeah. So, yeah, no Dino Crisis, nothing special. No big surprises this show. It was more just like, we kind of expected Pragmata as well, but I guess Pragmata was the and more, right? Because they kind of had that map. They had like the little small games in between, but then Pragmata was the little extra thing that they didn't say was on the showcase. And I know what Purple Herb was saying, like, wouldn't they put Resident Evil on the agenda if they were going to talk about it? Well, they did a little bit of a surprise even last year with the showcase with Resident Evil, so, not everything was listed out there plain as day for the schedule, so you never know what they're going to do. But, I mean, they might wait until later this year. They have, a couple releases with Street Fighter just dropping and Exoprimal coming out, so... and that will take care of the summer for them, you know what I mean? So, but the sales probably are pretty good. I haven't actually looked at the sales yet. Let me see here. Jago Game Show September 21st to the 24th. Wait, were people hoping for Dino? I think people were always hoping for Dino Crisis. Just like.
Well, while
just
you're
like
hoping for Code Veronica, Separate Ways, Dino Crisis, Power Stone, you could play Starfield in September.
Yeah, you could play.
It's a single player game, third person and first person.
Let me see.
I don't like Resident Evil, right? Only you explore planets.
Let me see if I can.
If that's your thing. If not, Spider-Man 2 is coming out. That's going to be a big game.
87%. Save up to 87%. Resident Evil Village is $20 on PC. 20 bones.
Well, the Rose DLC is like $15 on sale, which is annoying because I already own the game.
Gold Edition is $2.24, or one of these. They have a whole. This is on Steam right now. I didn't look on like the other.
I have the Rose thing on Steam, but for console, it's like $15. When the Gold Edition's 20, it's like, but I already own the game. I just need the Rose DLC for like $10. Starfield's 30 FPS. That's right, but I have a PC, so I'm running at 60, buddy.
Oh yeah, PC.
We are good to go, brother. That's why you have everything. Yep. Spider-Man comes out, I got a PS5. Starfield comes out, I got the PC. Gears of War comes out, I got the Xbox. I'm good to go.
Yep.
Mario comes out, I got the Switch.
They got the Xbox Extended Showcase tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Nah, that's all right. That's just deep dives into what they already showed. So I guess Xbox had the best showcase. Honestly, you said Ubisoft blew a big fart today.
Yeah, they didn't really. I don't know. Like, I didn't care about Assassin's Creed as much, and as far as the, I mean, the Star Wars game looked good, but that's not necessarily Ubisoft. They're just like, publishing it. I didn't care about the crew. You know what I mean? I didn't care about that crap.
The crew. Look, Ubisoft needs to stop with the copy and paste games.
The crew.
Like, we need new games from them. They don't know how to do it. They think it's still 2003 over here. It's like, or 2013. It's like, guys, come on.
Yeah, step it the hell up, Trying to see if any of this stuff is updated on here.
The Gold Edition on Village is infuriating. DLC is not on the disc. Brother, nothing's on the disc anymore. No Splinter Cell? I don't think Splinter Cell's ever coming back.
They announced that reboot, whatever it was, and then we saw nothing. And it's like, Splinter Cell's been around since 2002, right? So over 20 years. And half of that existence, there hasn't been a game. The last game was 2013. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
Where is Splinter Cell? Like, where is it? I don't care about Siege updates for the millionth time, and I love Siege.
Prince of Persia's in copy and paste.
Yeah, Prince of Persia was on there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had horrible music in the trailer. Was I going to a club or was I looking at Prince of Persia? I mean, what was going on there?
I don't know. All the Resident Evils are still on sale though on Xbox, but that's
cool.
That's been going on, I think, because they were already on sale.
Every other week they're always on sale.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if the Capcom sale updated on here because it's on Steam. If you guys have Steam, all the stuff's cheap.
Yep.
Just kind of checking it out.
I figured Ubisoft be dead by next year. I mean, we'll see. It doesn't look like they're gonna be around much longer. They got a lot of issues going on over there.
Let's see. Yeah, that's the thing too. I think a lot of the things that have been kind of like very hit or miss with some of the showcases is whether or not, you know, you kind of like invest your time on a lot of them and they kind of all have a similar feel. But at least we got something that kind of reversed that Sony showcase.
He's pecking my hand.
Yeah.
You're here for my background. Thank you.
Yes.
I try to make him funny.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't make that. I got that off Twitter.
Yeah.
But I try to make my backgrounds look funny.
And it's like, you know, if we have stuff like Metal Gear Solid come back, we should have, you know, Sam Fisher come back. Bring Splinter Cell back, you know?
Separate Ways should be longer than the OG. Guys, listen, I wouldn't count on that being longer than the actual game or anything.
I think it'll still be a short.
You guys have to lower your expectations to see what they give you.
They'll probably
if they
just
give
as
you
long
longer
as the,
DLC,
right?
That'll be great. If they don't be too disappointed. I mean, look, these are remakes. They're gonna streamline a lot of things.
The thing is, too, is I know a lot of people.
I know you don't want to hear that, but guess what? In another 50 years, when we're all gone,
they're gonna just
gonna
do it
reboot
again.
These games. And you're not gonna like the way they reboot them. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
Enjoy what you got now. If you like the original, stick with the
At
original.
least they're doing something with it, you know what I mean? And they'll put some extra stuff. I'm sure they'll put U3 in there. They'll put a little bit of extra stuff in there that people were talking about that was cut, you know? Not that there was much cut from RE4. Like, there was some stuff that was cut down. Obviously, U3 was not there. But that's all
He
stuff
will
they could
return.
show. Yeah.
Alan Wake 2, Metal Gear 3, Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah. Those all look pretty solid.
Yeah, I kind of wish that there was some kind of RE payoff, you know, with this, but it doesn't look like it, you know. So
I wish Ubisoft didn't hate Rayman. Well, yeah, they hate him because they like Rabbids now.
Yeah.
Rabbids is like Steve Urkel. It became Urkel Matters, not Family Matters.
The past decade, yeah.
Immortals Phoenix Rising is actually getting a sequel. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
That is getting a sequel. Microsoft has to have something hidden. Dude, they don't. What's with RWK? What's with your obsession of November and December? You're getting Starfield in September. You're getting Forza in October.
He's obsessed
Why November and December? November and December is when you're supposed to like go and buy those as gifts and give them away.
Yeah, it's like fall. 1 second.
Exo Primal looks like the kind of game where the trailers don't do it justice. You are correct, sir. You are actually correct. Because we, at first, when me and him saw the trailer, we were like, this is crap. But then when I saw Dreadpool playing it on his channel, shout out to Dreadpool, go check his channel out. It looked freaking awesome, man. The graphics were like way better than what the trailer showed. So that changed my mind on that game like instantly.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I would play the open beta, but I'll be away.
I don't have an session with stream, and I never heard the comment. Well, I mean, there's nothing coming out in November, December.
Yeah, James. The thing is too, like, I think the
scratch his face.
Yeah.
No, him. I want him to scratch your face.
I'll scratch his face instead. The thing is too, like, I think a lot of the releases that have, you know, that kind of like when they don't have that date and they don't have that slot, like that's the one thing with Exoprimal that I was a little like bummed about. I was like, damn, like if only they just kind of kept it hidden instead of saying it was going to come out, in 2023 at first or whenever they kind of like said it. And then now it's like, all right, now we got to wait a little bit. It's like, damn, looks pretty promising. But I like how on the paper it said, sorry, like 2022 crossed out 2023, and it's like, sorry. Like they actually like put it in the trailer.
Why'd they even show it?
I don't know. I guess they wanted to just say like, hey, we're working on it, so look at
Maybe
this.
at the last second they had to delay it or something.
That's what it seems.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
Path of the Goddess looked good too. That was another one that looked pretty good for a new IP.
Just find it odd that the dates were open. They have 2 games coming out in 2 months. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
It's coming.
This is just a Capcom showcase, says Frank.
Capcom.
Well, there he is. He's right there on the desk. He's behaving.
Yeah. He's chill. He knows when I stream, when I'm just sitting here. See, Johnson, Street Fighter 6 is the best traditional fighting game I've ever played. I always have been a fan of MK. We gotta admit, it's gotta be hard to beat Street Fighter 6. I really enjoy Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job with that one.
And I'm a fan of MK and DOA usually, so me playing Street Fighter is kind of out of my wheelhouse, and I really enjoyed it. So I guess if that says something, I mean, I played Street Fighter in the past. I played 2, I played 4.
So I grew up playing. You're talking the early '90s here. We used to sleep over at my buddy's house, and we would have tournaments, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo. Stay up all night and just having tournaments with each other. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm intertwined in those 2 games for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like, some of the early stuff that you get into early on is kind of what you stick with throughout the years, and it's good to see, again, like them kind of spin that back to a more positive light with their recent, streak of good releases, you know what I mean? So, they've done well this year, that's for sure, but I think they're trying to just kind of have that roadmap kind of laid out in front of us, and Resident Evil will just kind of be dropping whenever they feel like it, you know what I mean, in terms of another announcement or something else that is a another IP like they've been showing us. So which again, Pragmata being the new one, the more unknown one that we don't really know about, and then they showed what they showed today beyond that trailer that we got like almost 2 years ago at this point. It came out like a while ago, and then we got the logo, and that's all we got. And then I don't know. It just it just seems like there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to, but it just seems like now we're finally getting to that point where this generation of consoles, it feels like we're in that current gen or in the next generation, so to speak. So
are we really? I don't feel that way.
Well, I'm saying in the next like year or so, like not so much now. I don't feel like it right now, but hopefully within the next year we actually get stuff that's more, I guess.
Oh man, there he goes. He's gonna just lay down on your keyboard and kill the stream.
But I don't know. I think a lot of the stuff, especially with the recent releases being kind of disappointing at launch and stuff like that, I think that's what makes me kind of say, okay, it doesn't feel like we're getting these games up to snuff or up to par with how we should be. So I definitely honor that for sure. I think a lot of that is what kind of holds it back from being a generation that feels like it's picking up steam when you have like constant setbacks and shit like that. So,
well, I don't know if you saw this. I sent it to the group chat. They're not making a refresh console for Xbox.
Right.
Phil Spencer said that's it. He's like, we have no need to make a refresh. So you know what that tells you, right? It's a cash grab if Sony does it.
Right.
Nintendo needs it, actually.
Yeah.
But that's going to be next gen, whatever
That'll
the hell
just
they
be
come
their
out with
updated
Nintendo.
console, yeah.
Yeah. At least we have Starfield 30 FPS. Well, not if you play on PC. Then we're good at 60.
Last gen, so I don't know about that, Nolan. Last gen was pretty fucking lousy. To be
Well,
honest
last
with you.
gen, I kind of agree with them. We had really good games last gen, but we had horrible hardware. Now we have great hardware, and the games just aren't like up to snuff with that. So there's definitely a backwards thing going on here. And it's not cool because we're buying these new machines and we're getting screwed. If it's a good PC port, it will be a good PC port.
Yeah, it has
But
to
here's
be
the
at
thing,
this point.
Milky. I own everything. So you can fucking throw shit at me all day long and I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're ready for every scenario.
If it sucks on
so.
PC, I'll play it on here. If it sucks on there, I'll play it somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet it runs like PC garbage for months, though. Well, we don't know that. We will see. You know that Phil Spencer gave them an extra, what was it, like 8 months? They were going to release Starfield last year, and Phil Spencer's like, take your time.
Yeah.
And that game looks gorgeous. That looks crazy, that game.
Yeah. Because the problem is everybody's just going to take the 30 FPS and kind of run with that as,
You know what's funny about the PlayStation guys?
Like
Remember last gen when the One X came out and it was doing 60 FPS? All these PlayStation guys were like, well, the human eye can't see 60 FPS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's only 30 FPS. It's like okay. And you said that was fine last gen.
Yeah. And we're not still saying that. I mean, it's good that Starfield is in 30 because it shouldn't be. I mean, we spent money on the consoles.
It should not be. There should be a performance mode.
There should be a performance mode. There should be a choice.
For whatever reason, they don't want to do it on console, but they're doing it on PC. So I don't know why they're doing that.
Right.
You think that screwed up the game industry? I don't think it screwed it up. I think we probably lost about 2 years of development because of that. But now that everyone's back at work, it's like we're still getting broken games. Like, come on. So I don't care about the console 60 FPS. Right, it should be the standard. But guess what? Todd Howard himself said that's what he wants. And that's what they did. I don't agree with it.
Right. Yeah, we're not in control of that, unfortunately.
But it's not like it can't do it. It could totally do it. But
we get screwed as the consumer, so we have to.
He wants his artistic vision. That's what he wants. But again, why is that his artistic vision on console, but it's not for PC?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's
But I was saying that should be the standard last gen, and everyone told me I was stupid and 30 FPS is the way to go.
Yeah, they made it seem like more like frames.
You guys in the chat have to figure out what you want. You know what I mean? Do you want 30? Do you want 60?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, Elder Scrolls 6 would be his last one." Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't retire in the next 10 years,
yeah,
which could happen. I mean,
yeah, honestly,
maybe he'll get sick of it.
He'll just be like, "I'm done. I made enough money."
I mean, look at what's his name that retired this year. Your guy, Shinji Mikami. What?
Yeah.
Shinji Mikami.
He's gone. It's.
He said about a year or two ago. He's like, "I'm gonna wrap it up soon." Hi-Fi Rush comes out. He's like, "I'm out."
Yeah, I'm done. It's crazy.
If you get Legacy Edition, Legendary Edition, 10 years later. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, like they'll update it later. Well, maybe. Yeah, it will probably be played for years to come. So.
Yeah, PS looks like a slideshow on my TV. I agree. To not treat me like a what? I don't know why he always says that.
It's just what he likes to say. It's what RWK likes to say.
I feel like taking a break from Resident Evil for the rest of the year. Oh, he still got the Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah.
If Xbox and PlayStation don't make a fresh console, well, here's the thing, John. Here's where you fail to realize something. Xbox developers aren't using the full potential of the machine. PlayStation is going to give you the Pro as a cash grab. Nintendo needs a whole new console. That's the whole issue right now with all three of them. I call them the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Mo, Larry, and Curly. And I don't know who Shemp is.
The Three Stooges. That's the best way to put it.
It is. They all have problems and they're all stupid.
Like,
They
we
don't
all
listen.
love them as customers. Like, we support and we buy the products and we talk about it. We're passionate about it. But it's like, man, we just shake our heads at these like decisions because we're just sitting here spending the money and we get screwed at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy.
And you're right. Anyone that buys, spends it, you have the right to talk about them and express how you feel, and that's kind of what it comes down to. Like, I think we just kind of we like the stuff that runs and plays smoothly, and
Sega.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, and I think a lot of the stuff that we've been getting recently, in terms of, like you said, like how there was some like Steam that we got with the last generation of stuff, just in terms of like the games being released, and we didn't really get that push for start of this gen. It was a very, very slow. It still is a slow move uphill, up this stuff. So, anybody that doesn't have the consoles, you're kind of winning right now because we're the ones taking the hit. We're taking the hit. Yeah. So we talk about it on LTRE. We talk about it on Game Complainers. Whether or not every time we experience this stuff and kind of try to let you guys know, and sometimes you wait and you save money or you get the better version. So take care, John, if you're heading out. Yeah, and it's like I think there's a lot of patience that comes with this generation of gaming. I think because you kind of can lose patience though, every now and again. Definitely.
Here's the thing with Nintendo, John, Olivia. Nintendo is ready to release the next console, but the problem is they've publicly said this. They're in a situation where it's going to be like a Wii U type situation, and they're kind of afraid. So they're stretching out the sales of the Switch because it's selling still. Now sales are starting to dwindle down, so they're going to wait until probably the fall, not the fall, spring of next year to finally pull the trigger on the new Switch.
Yeah.
But it's ready to go. Like, they're ready to do this. But they've publicly stated, like, they have an idea and they're not sure if this is going to work. So leave that to your own imagination.
Yeah, Diablo 4 does look amazing. My friends love it.
Diablo 4 isn't. We played it.
Yeah. Perry and Frank played it.
Well, Frank played it. On my account.
That looks fantastic. That's a game that does feel like current gen, I guess, or the current. That game definitely, because that doesn't have an old port, right? That's not on PS4. That's just on Series and PS5, PC. So
I believe there is a PS4 version.
Oh man,
because it's on Xbox One. It says right here.
Right. Okay. So it's probably on everything, but at least it probably runs smooth as hell. And a lot of my friends are liking that, and Frank liked it, so that's cool. Yeah, and Street Fighter 6 too, that runs well. Yeah, anything Capcom or anything with something like Diablo, they usually handle it pretty well with performance, which is great, That's what you want. You want that consistency. The Switch U.
I'm sure that might happen. If they're smart, they won't do it. I think the issue here is they're going to make a new console. It's not going to be backwards compatible with the cartridges.
Right.
And I think that's what they're worried about because their customers just invested all their money in the Switch. And it's like, when is it ever going to be time to pull the trigger on new hardware when your stuff is still selling like crazy? It's starting to slow down now, which is good. But you saw what they did, right? Now that sales numbers are down, they pulled out the pastel Joy-Cons. And it's like,
more money.
You're really trying to like ride this wave that's like starting to go down.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot more Joy-Cons by the end of the year. Probably some remasters. And I believe next spring you're going to have new hardware, at least announced. We'll see. But they can't go on like this for much longer.
No.
So you never give Capcom the benefit of the doubt. You only get burned. Well, I mean, the games that they showed look pretty decent.
Yeah, it just depends on where you fall.
I get you guys want Resident Evil. I get that. But you also like Capcom, right? And they got to make money somehow.
Yeah, they got other stuff making them money, so.
And they're using the RE engine. So imagine Resident Evil RE2 remake. If they didn't create that engine, like these games won't look as good as they look right now.
All that was like RE7 was a true test for that engine too. You know,
RE7. Okay,
yeah.
I thought RE2, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, RE7 was like the first. It's the Reach for the Moon engine, which is what it stands for, and I think they have, you know, like Perry said, they release these games and they work well, they run well. I mean, for the most part, sometimes there's problems with updates with RE4 that caused problems on multiple versions, but initially it ran well. So at least when I was streaming it and playing it. Yeah, guys, I mean, that's about it though for like, you know, the stream showcase. Sorry there wasn't much to kind of talk about RE wise, but we kind of were able to react to some of the new stuff, some of the stuff we expected. The Pragmata stuff was a little bit of a bummer, but at least we saw something of it. Exoprimal looks good. You know, I guess we'll see what happens with Dragon's Dogma. I don't think that has like a date yet.
Go above 60? I really don't know. I was getting 60. But I never set it. You know what? There is a 120 hertz mode, but because I stream with the Elgato, the pass-through only limited to 60 FPS. So yeah, I could go higher if I play like not through the Elgato. They have new Elgato coming out anyway, right? At some point,
yeah,
with 120 hertz pass-through
around the corner. Yeah.
So that'll be something I'll definitely pick up, and then it's time to rock and roll. But yes, there is a 120. Now that I think about it, in the options menu.
Let's see here. Let me pull up the donations here. All right, got it. So Robert West, Donald Smith, Nick Noguera, Thunders, John Sindera, and Thunders again. Thank you for the donations this evening. And thank you guys for making this stream awesome. Thanks, Perry, for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Even though we didn't
Thanks,
get
everybody in the chat.
Yeah, we didn't get what we thought, but we still got something to talk about and some, you know, good stuff to look forward to. But hopefully some more RE on the horizon. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll keep everyone posted on the stuff. We'll see.
I'm sure you guys will get something. Wait for Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, who knows? Even Sony, if they do another showcase or, you know, stream at that point, you know what I mean? Before that happens, we'll see, or in the fall.
You still got the Game Awards, right?
The Game Awards is all the way at the end of the year, but
I know,
that
but
could,
you still got them.
Yeah, that could be a big announcement they could show there for Capcom. They could. Depends on what we get between now and the end of the year. And and yeah, BM, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing Silent Hill 2 shortly when I get back from my trip to London and stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff lined up for the rest of the summer. So stay tuned for that. And you can check us out on me and Perry and Frank over on the Game Complainers every Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right around there. And that's going to be I'm going to be away for the next couple shows,
Yes.
but I'll be back.
And you know who's going to replace you on Wednesday?
Well, we got two people, right? I guess it's between two people.
Oh, the second one we're going to keep a secret, but on this Wednesday, we're going to have Dreadpool.
Dreadpool will be
special
coming in.
co-host.
Shout out to Dreadpool, and that's going to be awesome. And
check out Dreadpool's channel. It's Dreadpool. Go check him out over there.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. Yeah, a reverse expansion. The one thing we don't need.
Oh, you got another super chat.
Oh yeah, P2D2 with the $1. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, and yeah, I'll be working on some stuff for that stream as well. Like I said, the Silent Hill 2 stream will be coming around the corner. But I will be live streaming with Nuji and Andy on the 20th. So I will be live streaming on Resident Evil Challengers channel doing the Resident Evil 3.
You know what? I'm going to ruin your whole life right now here. Who wants him to stream Sweet Home English translation on NES or Famicom?
I'm sure that's bound to happen.
Come on, put a 1 in the chat right now if you want him to stream that.
Sweet Home, I have to.
Give you 20 seconds.
It's inevitable. It's the origins of RE right there.
It is the precursor to Resident Evil. That should be the game that you are streaming at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that can.
I guess nobody knows what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just the game that gave you Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I was gonna say people probably are getting that delay. They'll.
Oh, here you go. It must have been the delay. Oh, you're in trouble now. Come on, we need those ones. Fill the whole chat with ones. And he'll do it. He won't do it unless you want it.
It'll happen eventually. Like I said, but it's bound to happen. One.
Sweet Home, English translation.
Yeah, it's part of the origins.
So for those of you that don't know, Sweet Home was the original idea for Resident Evil. My life is
shit.
Thank you, Dexterous, for subscribing. Sure, why not? Yeah, I think a lot of people would like that. Or if they don't know about it, they'll find out about it.
Oh, man, Anthony, you're in trouble now. You definitely got to do it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was going to be done eventually. Now it's just going to be done probably sooner, so... Yeah, we got more ones coming in. That's awesome. Oh, we got the $2.
Oh, you got another super chat.
P2D2. Thank you, man. Well, Sweet Home, that has to happen, you know. Banjo-Kazooie on 360. I don't think I've ever played that.
Don't play that one.
It's a bad one. It's a bullshit one.
It has nothing to do with Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, man. All right, well then Sweet Home's got to happen.
It's got to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that movie looks kind of like scary, like hardcore scary.
Oh, the one they have coming out?
No. Sweet Home is based on a movie.
Or the one that came out, rather. Yeah, okay.
But it was only a horror movie in Japan, but
yeah.
It's like Japan does some crazy horror shit.
They do.
Crazier than what we do.
Yes, a lot of their horror is different, you know. And thank you, John.
But they have the medic. They have
Let's try.
the doctor. They have all that crazy stuff.
Start.
Oh.
Thank you, John, for flexing the member emojis. Appreciate that. Ant's not gonna know what the hell to do. Oh no. I mean,
yeah, you're in big trouble.
Yeah. Oh, are you mean with Banjo-Kazooie or Sweet Home? Either one. Both of them, I'm in trouble.
I think Sweet Home. I think you're in big trouble with that.
Well, that'll be fun. I can get lost for hours.
That's insane.
But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for checking it out. I will probably be live tomorrow or Wednesday with some kind of stream before I go away, so you'll see me. So I will keep you guys updated. I'll put out a little video as well right before I go away. So stay tuned for that. And thanks, guys, for hanging out, even though this was kind of just a very light showcase.
Rare Replay is only on Xbox One. Unless did they make it an arcade? They probably did make an arcade with Perfect Dark. There you go.
Yeah, they might have been
right.
arcade.
It's not 360.
Yeah.
A Rare Replay is on Xbox One.
That's the thing. It's a lot of those games are, you know, that's kind of how a lot of people are playing them for the first time, and that's like, yeah, someone like Dustin, that's his first time checking it out. But that's funny, man.
A lot of great games on that thing.
There really is. But
Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts, guys.
I still have the demo from Best Buy of that game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The Best Buy demo. That's awesome.
They used to give you demos when you pre-ordered games. Now they don't do that, obviously.
Yeah, good old days.
Now you gotta buy a game and it's just crap.
Sweet Home has RE0 inventory management, but worse. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to get my RE0 anger out on that game because it's about to happen, apparently. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks again. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, Perry, again, and everyone in the chat. Thanks for donating. Thanks for supporting me, and I'll